This is KUGAN CASSIUS. We're at the Liverpool Olympia here. Fighting on the bill tonight, Joe Murray. A win for you over Dan NAYLOR.
Yep.
Pleased with your performance today, Joe?
Yeah, you know, where I am at the moment, you know, I didn't think I boxed that well last time out, and I needed to put a bit of performance on, and I got a southpaw, and it's normally hard to fight southpaws, and I got the rounds out and I got going. I listened to my corner. First time I started getting active with my corner and stuff like that, and plan was coming together, and I shown that in the last 2 rounds.
You've had 2 fights in a relatively short space of time now, so getting you out, getting you active and in the ring was obviously a big thing for you, isn't it, after a little bit of time out?
That's why I signed with Frank Warren. You know, Frank Warren's the best in the business. Even when I went with him, I knew what he's doing for my brother. He was the best in the business, and that's why I decided to go with Frank Warren. And he gets you busy, he got my brother busy when he needed to be, and he'll get you the title shots, and hopefully he can deliver for the next fight for a title shot for me. And that's why I'm here now, and I can't wait to get in that title fight.
John, you was in the corner for your brother today. How did you assess his performance?
I thought it was a good performance, yeah. I mean, like I say, his first performance back after a long break, he didn't look too good. He struggled putting combinations together. But this time here, it's a miles bigger improvement. You know, he really improved from last time. So I think Joseph, because he is that type of fighter, he needs to be active, and the more active he is, the better he'll be. And like as he goes up in class, fighting better fighters, his skills will come out, you know, more, because he's a world-class amateur. You know, he's used to fighting top kids, but when he's fighting kids like that are not as good as him, then he struggles, because the combinations he's used to throwing, these kids aren't throwing them combinations back, so he struggles to counter. He's a counter puncher. So, you know, I think the better the opponent, the better Joe Murray you'll see.
Your most comfortable weight?
Super feather now. You know, I played around that and tried being 9 stone, and I made 9-1 in my last fight, and it drained me a little bit. And today I made 9-8 on the day, and it's shown today. I felt a bit drained on the weight today. You know, like I've not ate since like coming into the weight, and I've gone straight in. I've had a bit of drink, and I feel like 9-4 is the weight for me. I feel like I'll be strong, I'll be fit, and as long as it's day before weigh-in, I'll be great.
Who would you ideally like as your next opponent?
Well, the vacant title come off super featherweight vacant titles there now. You know, Liam Walsh has gone up a weight to lightweight, and to be fair, I'm not bothered. You know what I mean? A lot of kids are saying out there they're not very active anymore, and they want to be active. I'm here, bring it on. You know what I mean? Make a big fight. Let's get a Commonwealth title on the show.
You must think your brother's ready for a title now.
Yeah, he's no spring chicken now. He's 26 years old, and these are his prime years now. Especially like he's been pro for long enough. He's had all them learning fights. He needs to go up in class and start fighting better opponents. And when he does, you'll see a different side to Joe Murray, and a classier side, and he'll definitely be bringing titles home. Could
you two possibly be boxing on the same show at the Copper Box?
I definitely was boxing the same show. Last time I boxed on the same show, I had one of my best performances. I knocked a kid out in the 2nd round, flat on his face, and trying to have a great European fight. And you know, when we both boxed on the same show, we're selling nearly 700, 800 tickets. You know, it felt like I was in a European title fight when I boxed on that bill. It's the best bill I've ever been on, and when I get the atmosphere there and there's a lot of people there, you'll see the best of me.
All right, and everything, your brain scan's come back fine now, so you're ready to go as well?
That's it now. I've got my all clear in my brain scan. I've been back in training, taking over 5 weeks. I'm just waiting on a date, and as soon as I get that date, I'll put my foot down and money machine, and we're back in action.
The lightweight seat in this country is absolutely buzzing, isn't it? I mean, it's very... And now, like, tomorrow night, we've got Crowder and Rees going head-to-head, so there is domestic fights there. You've obviously had a fight with Kevin Mitchell before, but speaking in your last interview, you wouldn't mind that fight again?
Definitely. You know, the lightweight division is red hot in Britain, and there's a lot of big domestic dust-ups there, and a lot of fan-pleasing fights. You know, the fans will be the real winners in all them fights, so... You know, let's make them happen. Let's all fight each other. Let's all give the fans what they want. These exciting fights, and let's all make a load of dough at the same time. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
I don't blame you.
He's come to a point where John was a lightweight. He's the only lightweight there. Everyone was scared of being in his weight. You know, moving up and down in weight. So avoid him. A lot of lightweights are there now, and John will come back and I'm sure he'll take them all out. You know, I heard a saying of John the other day. He had some missed opportunities while he's been hanging out, but I'm sure as soon as he gets them, he'll put them gloves right back on and take them wins.
All right, just finally, John, your old opponent, Brandon Rios, faces Manny Pacquiao later this year. So, it's a huge fight for him. Can he do that and beat Pacquiao?
Pacquiao is very, very good, and he's quick hands, and it just depends on Rios. He's very, very strong. I mean, everything I hit him, we've just bounced off him. So, you know, if the same thing happens with Pacquiao, then know, if you can't hurt him, then you know maybe Rios can pull it off. I mean, it's a big ask, but you know maybe he can pull it off.
Been knocked out in his last 2 fights.
He was knocked out in his last fight. He lost the decision to Timothy Bradley before that.
I think it's a big ask, but you know Rios is a confident kid, and you know I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled it off.
All right. Well, listen, the Murray brothers, thank you very much for talking to us. And yeah, listen, we hope you are fighting on the same bill at the Copper Box in September. It'll be good.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You still be in his corner?
Yeah, he might as well. He might as well.
I'll be in disguise, won't I? Ginger there.
Yeah, that's it.
Fine for you.
All right, nice one. Thank you very much.
Bye, mate.
Cheers, mate.